Now we are here at our Lucas Nülle Industry 4.0 production line. I want to show you what we want to do here and why we can call it Industry 4.0. But first, I want to show you what we want to do. We want to produce here workpieces with three parts. We have the bottom part, the top part, and the bolt. Every part we have in two different variations. Black or white, and here plastic or metal. That means we have 8 different combinations for the workpiece, for the full workpiece with the bolt. Another possibility is for the second product that we only have the bottom and the top part in 4 different combinations. 2 products in 12 combinations. And this is what we want to produce here. How to produce it? We have here our workstations, our IMS workstations. Here one workstation for the black bottom parts, for the white bottom parts. There the 2 stations for the top parts and 2 stations for the bolts. When the workpiece is produced completely, then the robot takes the complete workpiece and put it here into this station. This is our testing station. And here we do the quality control with some sensors which are here in this station. After testing the workpiece, the robot takes the workpiece again, put it back to the production line, and the handling station takes the workpiece out and bring it here, and then the complete workpiece is here. Where we can produce it? We produce it here on these carriers. These carriers are here in the production line, and on these carriers we produce then the workpiece. All the carriers have an RFID tag inside, and to read the identifier of the RFID tags, we have in every conveyor belt here in the station, in the production line, an RFID reader and writer head with I/O link. In every conveyor belt we have a PLC and an I/O link master. And at this I/O link master, the RFID I/O link reader is connected. And this is what we want to do now. We want to produce. But how? Normally in Industry 3.0 it is possible to produce only with the help of the PLCs. The PLCs could manage here everything. But this is not what we do here. We have also here an ERP system, our ERP lab. And this ERP system has also an MES inside. And this MES controls here the production, not the PLCs itself. The MES controls everything. And this is also a reason why we can call it Industry 4.0, because everything is networked together up to the ERP system. And this is what I want to do now. I want to create now an order with our web shop, which is also included in our ERP lab. And then if I order now 1 or 2 workpieces, then we can also have a look at our SCADA system and we can see what happens here in the production line live. And this is what I want to show now. First I put in the other carrier which I had in my hands, and now I want to go to the web shop and I want to start my order. So I choose here the workpiece, the product I want to have. I choose the product with the bolt, and I choose, for example, a white bottom part, a black top part, and a plastic bolt. Add this to my cart, and then a second possibility, for example, I change only black and white, add also to the cart, and now I go to the checkout and I can create now a new account, or I make a guest checkout, my personal data, continue the delivery, the payment, everything like you know it from every online web shop in the internet. And this is also what we do here. Then we have here an overview about our order, and I can click here now on confirm order. And if I click on confirm order, the order is now saved in the ERP system, and the ERP moves it to the MES, and the MES controls now the production. First, what I ordered was a white bottom part and a black top part. This we have now here. And to complete the workpiece, I ordered also a plastic bolt. And this plastic bolt is now pressed into the workpiece. And now the robot starts to move, takes the workpiece, the complete workpiece, bring it here to the testing station, and we do here now the quality control. So with the help of the sensors, we know now that this workpiece is like we ordered it, and the result of what we ordered and what we tested, the result we can see directly also in the touch panel. With the second workpiece, this is what we can see then in the touch panel when it is checked. And now in the touch panel we see the workpiece we ordered and the workpiece we checked here with the testing station. And now complete, and the robot puts it back to the production line. Now the trainees, imagine now I'm a teacher and I say to my students or the trainees, please program it. So that's not that easy to program it at once. That's the reason why we designed it modular. That means we can separate here the complete production line to single modules. And this is what I want to show now. So I separate first the curve, and I can separate also here the conveyor belts with the stations. But how to program it now? In the first step, we program not the conveyor belt in combination with the station. We start to program only the conveyor belt. Move right, move left, hardware configuration, move in different speeds, and so on. So you can do a lot only with a conveyor belt. All the projects are described in our LabSoft courses. That means the students or the trainees have a LabSoft course, and then they can read all information they need to program the conveyor belts, and all projects are described there. How to go on? We can go on if, for example, we connect a second conveyor belt and then do the network between two conveyor belts, that we have then a Profinet connection between the master and the I/O device. Or what we can do also is when we programmed the single conveyor belt, that we do in the next step the programming of the station. That we do a sequence programming in combination conveyor belt and station. Or the third possibility is that we connect to our conveyor belt directly our ERP lab. That the conveyor belt is connected with our MES and ERP system. That you can learn how to do Industry 4.0 programming only with one conveyor belt. It's not necessary to have the complete production line. You can learn it also with one conveyor belt. And this is our concept, what we have here, the modularity of our complete system. what can we do also? We have also here inside our AR, augmented reality, is also one topic what we have here in our system. And this is what I want to show you now. So I put everything together again. So the station is already connected to the production line, and I also created now an order again. And now I want to show our augmented reality, and this you can see here that we see here our live data from the stations. That means now when the carrier comes to this station, then we can see here in live all the signals of the station, and also when the conveyor belt is running, we can see it here in augmented reality. All the signals you can define by yourself. Everything is free configurable. That means you can configure all the sensors and actuators, and then you can see the signals here live. And you can also position the sensors where you want to have it in augmented reality. All the signals you see in the AR app we get from the PLC directly via Wi-Fi. So the tablet, the app, is connected via Wi-Fi with the PLCs, and then we can control and check all the signals of the PLC. So that's it for the Industry 4.0 production line, and for further information you can have a look then at our homepage, and there you will find all information we also had shown here. So thank you very much.